Hey my loves, welcome back. And if you're new, I'm Raveena Singh, a certified professional organizer, and as much as I love sharing my ideas, I also look forward to your ideas and comments. Today I want to share with you how to create something that is an essential in every home, your very own first aid kit. A first aid kit is so important to have on hand because it helps you deal with any sort of mishap you don't want to think about, but you have to be prepared for, just in case. So let's take a look at how to put one together. The first thing you need is, of course, a box. You can use any type of box, a bag, or even a container. I have this gorgeous stainless steel box that I bought from Kmart for just $8. It's big and sturdy, and it suits my needs well. And I also like how it locks in the front. Any box you use, you will need to ensure it closes securely, as you definitely don't want children or pets being able to get into it. And what really caught my eye in the shop was the fact that it says "ouch" right in the front, which is really cute. I also like the added detail of the handle so I can carry it easily when I need it. So inside the box there are 3 small compartments as well as this longer one. These compartments are large enough to give me the versatility to keep everything I need. And it is deep enough to allow bottles to stand. There is also some additional height in the raised lid here. Now into this, we are going to start adding our first aid kit essentials. In the first compartment, I'm grouping all the ointments and creams together. The first item is an antiseptic cleaning solution meant exactly for that purpose of cleaning a wound. Next to that, I'm adding a Calamine Lotion used for mild skin itchiness such as insect bites, sunburn, or skin irritations. I also recommend keeping something for burns, and I personally swear by this product, Transfer Factor by 4Life. You could of course keep any other product such as Burnol, Allocaine, or Neosporin, basically any over-the-counter burn ointment. I also have some antiseptic cream as well as a mini tube of toothpaste. Toothpaste is great for drying out blisters and sores, especially if used overnight. Next, in the second compartment, I am placing these round metal bowls. These are actually stainless steel ashtrays from Daiso, the Japanese dollar store, and I thought they were just perfect for nursing wounds. They are sterile, solid, and are pretty much exactly what doctors use in the clinic. I use one for clean cotton balls and the other for used, bloody, and dirty ones. This way we don't need to put anything on a countertop. The next item I'm adding is an instant hot or cold pack, and just by unscrewing the lid, you can either add ice cubes or hot water, giving you an instant pack for hurting muscles or a headache and such. And just to keep it nice and compact, I'm placing it here along with the bowls. And the next section is where I keep our alcohol swabs from the pharmacy. These are so important to have in any first aid kit because they are needed to clean the instruments as well as the cut or wound itself. I bought a box of 100 pieces and they fit perfectly in here standing up. Then also I have 80 band-aids or plasters as we call them in this compartment right next to them. Since I don't want to store these items in 2 different places and then need to refill them from time to time, I have made sure there is sufficient place in my box for a full pack of these most regularly used items. The last thing I keep in this section here are some disposable gloves. I got this packet of 10 from the dollar store as well, and I just keep 1 or 2 sets in this space here, which I pack individually into Ziploc bags to keep them clean. For this larger compartment, I actually bought 2 of these beautiful tin boxes from Daiso as well, so it is all very affordable. In the first one, I keep all the cotton balls and these cotton rolls, which are specifically for nosebleeds. I also love that the box says Dr. Cambridge on its side. It has a serious medical feel to it, and the lid has a glass window so that I can easily see the contents inside. I absolutely love how it fits so perfectly in here as well. And in the second box, I'm keeping all our first aid instruments. First, I have a small magnifying glass to help see a splinter or a shard of glass, for instance. Then it is always good to also have a thermometer handy. And I got this digital thermometer also from the dollar store, and it works great. Next, I keep a small torchlight in here to help me look at small obstructions in a wound. If you are using an LED light like I am though, be sure never to shine it into the ice. And you should also always keep a pair of scissors handy, as well as a pair of tweezers to pull out that splinter or shard we mentioned. I also keep a skin cutter in here, as it is never a good idea to tug or tear any loose skin. All these things fit perfectly in this box, so it is really easy to find them and to get to them quickly if needed. Another first aid essential is having a small supply of over-the-counter drugs. In this little box here, I have some lozenges, medication for indigestion, for allergies, some Advil for headache, charcoal reactive tablets, and a leaf, which is a mild painkiller. Click it closed and into the kit it goes. And finally, in the remaining space, I keep all our bandages. First, I'm adding this roll of crepe bandage for sprains and twists, and gauze for bigger wounds. With that, I keep 2 sizes of microporous tape along with the dispensers and a spare unopened roll as a refill. I also have these compressed towels, which become full-size heavy-duty paper towels once soaked in water. This is useful on the off chance that there is a lot of bleeding. And I also have a small pack of antibacterial wipes for a general cleanup if needed. Lastly, I have this metal tray that I use to wipe and lay all the instruments I need on. I don't need to put anything on an unsterilized surface. And this just goes right on top of the box before I latch it closed. So as you can see, it is very easy to make. It is just a small investment so that you're prepared for any mishap in your family that is bound to happen from time to time. I always feel it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared in case of an emergency. And what's great is that almost all the items I have shown you are from the dollar store and therefore easily available. I also wanted to show you how you can make a smaller first aid kit for travel or to keep in the car on the go. It has double zippers, making it easy to open, and it opens flat. On this side, I'm keeping the same couple of ointment bottles, but of course not as many as in the home first aid kit. Next to that, I have some antibacterial wipes and the pill box with emergency medication. On the other side, I have put a small bottle of water, which is essential if you're in the car and without any other access to clean water. Next to that, I have repacked this tin to contain all the smaller essentials, including the instruments, gauze, microporous tape, alcohol swabs, band-aids, compressed towels, and also cotton balls. You may have noticed that I have not included the thermometer or burn solutions, as those are unlikely situations on the go. And lastly, I'm just adding a crepe bandage and this antiseptic cream. And that's it. That is pretty much all you will need with you, and the bag closes perfectly, keeping everything in place for a car journey. So my loves, I hope that this has inspired you to create a first aid kit for your home and one for your car, or maybe add some of these items that I have included into your current setup. Do let me know in the comments which was your favorite inclusion, and as usual, I look forward to hearing from you and getting to know you. Until the next video, this is Raveena saying happy homemaking.